Alright, 'cause I'm free.
Hi, I'm Coach Nick, and today we're going to go over deadlifts. The compound movement is incorporating the whole body into one movement. In order to do the compound movement, we need to engage multiple parts of our body, such as our back and our legs, both the quads at times and the hamstrings, but mostly the hamstrings. We have to do deadlifts because we need it in our everyday lives. So when we are trying to pick up something per se, like a box, if someone's moving out of their house, they need to pick up a box, bring it to the truck. With deadlifts, this will incorporate all the movements that you need to do that certain movement. So when we're starting with the deadlift, first we want to start from the ground and work our way up. So what I like to do is I like to set up 1 foot by the bar about 1 inch away from the shin, and then align the other foot directly the same path as the other foot. Now once you have that done, then we work on our upper body and our core. So once you get here, you want to breathe in, really keep that breath in, and then work on our shoulder move back and then down to engage our lats. Once we get there, then we're ready to start the deadlift. We go down, grab the bar right here, and basically we sink our butt down a little bit, and we basically just follow our leg path up. And once we get to the top, then all we do is a reverse, and we follow our leg path down until we get to the top. Alright, so one common mistake people do is they start out with their feet too wide. And what that does is basically, I'm going to show you, is basically when you try and lift up, it causes your knees to kind of come in so that your arms can try to follow. And that is not the most optimal way to deadlift. So what we want to do is basically bring our feet in a little more right in between our shoulders, and that gives us the most optimal way to push through the floor and really bring up the weight. So I'll show you what I want to do. Right here, it's right in between my shoulders, and that way we can push our knees out and really bring up the ball. So another mistake that I see people do is round their back, which causes for their shoulders to go forward, which is something that's not optimal that we don't want to do. So the way to fix that is what we want to do is bring our shoulders back and then down. Push our hands down. And what that does is it engages our lats. And that way we have the most optimal alignment in our body to lift the weight. And that also engages our core. Another mistake that I see people do is not following the correct path. And what I mean by that is basically people swing their arms forward and not follow their leg path, which causes for a chain reaction of mistakes, such as the back rounding and the shoulders coming forward, and the core not being engaged. In order to fix this, something you want to focus on is basically staying underneath your body. And when I say that, I mean following the light path, coming up and going up. Okay, this is conventional deadlift. So our feet are going to be inside our shoulders. We're just going to pick up the bar. These are what's called sumo deadlifts. So our feet are going to be wider than our shoulders, and our feet are going to be pointed at about a 45-degree angle out. We're just going to grab inside our knees and follow the bar.
ahead.
So these are trap bar deadlifts. So what you want to do is get in the middle of it and basically follow the conventional guidelines. Just having your feet somewhat in the middle of your body, a little inside your shoulders. And just grab the bar. Alright, now these are kettlebell deadlifts, and what we want to do is basically follow the sumo guidelines of having our feet kind of at a 45-degree angle and a little wider than our shoulders. Just grab handle. That was just a few mistakes that we see here at NextFit. There's a plethora of mistakes that anyone can make, but if you were to come in and see a trainer and maybe get a PT eval or work with a trainer, we can actually see which ones you need. So comment below, ask us anything, we're always open door, and I hope to see you soon.